Hello, Leo, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot reading. Thank you very much, Leo, for joining me. Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So, Leo, let's get real now. Is this connection real between you and your person, or are there too many red flags? That's what we will be covering today in this week's tarot reading. So let's get started, Leo. Let's find out how you truly feel about this connection. How does your person feel about this connection? And what is healthy and what is unhealthy about this relationship? And we're going to be looking at the potential future of this connection. And lastly, advice and guidance for you. Okay. So I'm just going to clear out the cards, Leo. Is this connection real? What does Leo need to know? Leo, just a quick announcement. There will be an optional extended tarot reading available. So if this reading does resonate with you and you'd like to find out more over at the extended tarot reading, I will be uncovering the truth regarding your person, looking at how do they see you? What do they look for in love? We'll be covering quite a lot over the extended, and what are their actions next? What are they going to do next? So if this has resonated with you, do check out the extended. It will be the first link down below in the description box. But we're still going to cover quite a lot here today. Leo over at YouTube. It's beautiful Leo, amazing. Anyone that has a Leo in their life, very, very lucky. Leos are just amazing, really amazing to be around with. Okay, last one. Leo, behind the deck, what do we have? We have the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, but also the Nine of Cups, also the Queen of Swords. I'll just go that far back here. Leo, you've been hurt. It almost feels like you've been stabbed in the back here. There's been betrayal, there's been separation, there's been moments of happiness, but it's been very short lived. Very short lived. It's like there've been broken promises. And with the Queen of Swords, it's kind of like, unfortunately, the communication, it's brought, but like in terms of communication, you've started to approach the situation more with logic instead of with your emotions too. Usually, the Queen of Swords, again, is someone that's either single, separated, divorced too. You've been thinking quite a lot of everything that has happened too. Not necessarily do you have to be divorced or separated. You still have a lot of wishes when it comes to love, but it's been tough too, especially with the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It almost just feels like there are just ups and downs, ups and downs. It almost feels like sometimes the happiness is a little bit short-lived. Let's have a look. Leo, let's see how you truly feel about this connection. Yeah, you do love it. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So again, Nine of Pentacles, this love connection gives you a sense of freedom, independence, feeling very confident, feeling beautiful within your own skin too, Leo, because you feel just the fact that you have this connection with this person, you feel established here, you just feel very confident within yourself here. Despite the challenges, though, we just not focus on that so much right now. Just focusing how you feel about this connection. Yes, it does bring you joy and happiness. What about your person? How does your person feel about this connection? A little bit closed off with the Four of Pentacles. So, the Four of Pentacles, look at the imagery. We have someone here holding their purse close to their chest. It almost feels like that this person sometimes keeps you at an arm's length. They don't tell you everything. That they don't let you in completely. You let your person in, Leo. because you're an open book. I feel like your person is a bit of a closed book at the moment, where even when you ask them questions, that the answers are very global. In other words, they're not very specific. They're not very detailed. And yes, sometimes the Four of Pentacles, if we look at this person, usually the meaning behind the Four of Pentacles is either afraid of losing something or afraid of overspending, perhaps. There's definitely something going on with your person here. They're not revealing too much. And I do wonder, when it comes to finances, because you also have finances too, like pentacles. Do you feel, Leo, that there is an overall a well amount of abundance and money, but do you know the full truth when it comes to money here? So I feel like your person is keeping even their finances close to their chest. They're not revealing how much they spend. Where does the money go? It feels like a secret. Where does the money go? Where are they spending their money? So I feel that you probably think that there is this much when in actual fact there isn't that much. And this could just reflect your person's um, fears of losing money. Perhaps they're not very good at budgeting, handling money too. And I feel like that they don't want you to know that because there has to be a reason why they're keeping you at an arm's length here. They're not telling you the full story. But what is healthy about this relationship? What is healthy? We have the star, Aquarius energy. So again, keeping the spark alive, keeping the romance alive, keeping that beautiful energy, that belief, that wish alive. This is what makes the relationship very, very healthy because both of you do believe in love. Both of you do believe in long-term relationships. This is good. The star is a beautiful, wonderful card. Your person wished upon a star that they wanted to meet someone. You did the same, Leo, and boom, your wish came true. So it's a nice, beautiful major arcana. What about what is unhealthy? What are the red flags? Hmm. So we do have the Six of Cups. What is unhealthy here? So try to imagine I'm actually reading this card reversed because we're looking a little bit further and deeper into this card. The Six of Cups can represent conflict from the past, Leo. Unresolved issues from the past. There could even have been, for example, some childhood trauma here. There's some sort of difficulty of letting go, something about the past. Because remember, I'm looking for the red flags. What is unhealthy here? Yes, this card's positive, but I'm looking for what is unhealthy. So it's like reading this card reversed. So there's something has happened in the past where your person is finding it very difficult to let go. It could be you too, Leo. There's something that may have happened in the past that you cannot let go, you cannot forgive too, because it's just too much. That's okay. What else? Look at this card. What is the potential for the future? There is definitely potential for the future. We do have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups shows emotional abundance, emotional happiness. So there definitely can be happiness, even though sometimes I'm seeing a bit of resistance from your person. We can learn to let go and have that happiness. We can learn to not let the past still drag on into the present moment. Because if there's something I definitely know about the Six of Cups, when it comes to the past, it's over. It's finished. It's done. We have to focus on the present moment so we can start shaping the future. But the fact that we do finish with the Ten of Cups, that's amazing. There is definitely potential for this beautiful relationship. There's potential to love more, to be together more, to create a wonderful foundation. You really look at this card. What do we have? Happy couple, happy children. It literally represents happy home life, happy pets, everything. So, what is the advice then? What is the advice? Speaking about conflict, there we go. There we go. We have the Five of Wands. So, the Five of Wands does show when there are moments of arguments, there are moments of conflict, negativity. Nobody's getting along here. There's a bit of dichotomous thinking also. It's very black and white thinking. The thing is, Leo, you got to remember something. You're a very, very passionate zodiac sign. And yes, you will roar when you see injustice, when you see that, oh my God, why are you making things so much harder? And I feel that. I feel like sometimes perhaps even your person just makes things a little bit difficult for themselves. And you just want to get your point across, but what I'm getting that a lot of people just don't listen. They don't listen. So you got to ask yourself, what is really, really worth your energy? What is something just not worth it too? So it's all about picking and choosing your battles, because that's the advice here. Sometimes with the Five of Wands, when there is a heated argument, sometimes it's best just to walk away. If you're not the one with the childhood trauma, is if you're not the one with the issues from the past, Leo, we cannot let that be your problem. Yes, you can be there for your person, you can support them, but you cannot be the problem too. You can't be involved too much into the problem, which starts to affect you emotionally. So let's clarify. Let's understand the situation even further. The Nine of Pentacles. Excellent. Look at this. The Star. The stars come out twice now here. So it has been a wish come true, meeting this person, being in this relationship, because it just brings so much joy and happiness. You feel very, very happy, Leo, around this person. It just brings that happiness too. Let's look at the Four of Pentacles with your person. Excellent. We have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is the card of true love. It's when this person feels amazing around you, you bring happiness. Yes, I feel like sometimes they can be a little bit closed off depending on certain topics, but they definitely do have emotions for you. They have that love and that passion. They get excited when they're around you, Leo. They feel that. Wouldn't seriously be excited to be around a Leo. Leos bring that passion, that excitement to the table. That's why, Leo, you are literally one of the top zodiac signs when it comes to sociability, fun, family, everything. But don't poke a Leo. That's all I'm going to say. Don't poke a Leo. Because, yes, Leos will definitely roar. But again, this person definitely has deep feelings for you. The Star. Look at this. The Sun. You are the Sun, Leo. That's ruled by Leo energy. And that's just amazing. The Sun is such a powerful card. What's healthy about this relationship? It's very, very simple. It is healthy. That's the question. The answer, I'm going to actually say. That's the answer. This relationship is definitely healthy despite the challenges. The sun brings joy, happiness, abundance, the return of health here. To get the star and the sun together, amazing. Ruled by Aquarius and Leo energy. You may be involved with an Aquarius, Leo, like an air sign, but it could definitely be happen, yes. But there is a lot of happiness here, joy. You have fun when you go out. This is actually encourage you to go out more, to explore more now. Explore your hobbies, try new places, try new experiences. Letting go of some sort of past issue. Yeah, look at this. See, the Five of Wands has come out twice. That can cause red flags into the relationship. So these are just the red flags, something that cannot be released from the past. Now, Leo, if this is you, you've got to ask yourself, when are you going to let go? When are you going to say, okay, enough is enough? And I'm going to be asking that regarding your person. When is your person going to draw that line and say, no more? Because this is the moment now to be happy. So there's some sort of refusal of letting go about something here, which is causing arguments. It's interfering in the relationship. This relationship definitely has potential for the future. What else can you tell me? Queen of Cups. Very important. that we also take care of ourselves. It's very important too, because this is what the Queen of Cups does. She takes care of herself before she can take care of others. The Queen of Cups sets very strong boundaries and doesn't compromise her values. So perhaps we do need to set up certain boundaries when it comes to this situation here, the issues, because you don't want it to affect you, Leo. You don't want it to start to affect your body. And for some reason, I'm getting like around the chest area that sometimes it can be not difficult to breathe, but like this, the muscles tense up, and especially around your shoulder blades too. No, we need to set strong boundaries because if you can take care of yourself, then we can take care of the relationship. There's definitely potential here. Absolutely. And the thing is, Leo, you don't give your heart just to anyone. You have your eyes only for this person right now. And you want it to progress. You want it to last. And it will, yes. If we look at the Five of Wands, like I said, we've got to pick and choose our battles, Leo. Aries energy, the Emperor. And we've got to take that leadership. We need to be able to move past those difficult times. This is very, again, very boss energy, stepping up and finally probably like drawing that line and saying, enough is enough. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of these arguments. Because you've got to, again, Leo, you need to really understand with the Five of Wands, what is worth fighting for? What is it? You've got to walk away from it. There we go, the Eight of Cups. So this could also be not just your person, because notice that the Five of Wands, we have more than two people here. We've got five people. There could be even issues with extended family that are causing issues, problems. It is not your problem, Leo. You've got to walk away from it. You have to be able to stand up like the Emperor and to say, just kind of like say, no, no more. Because if you do let it continue, it's going to start to affect you. You do not want that. So we've got to draw that line and we've got to really say, when do we let it go? Why are we holding on to this? We've got to let it go so we can move on to the future with the Ten of Cups. Overall, though, these are just minor inconveniences that are happening. Just little, the connection is definitely real, I'm going to say. It's just these little things that are happening in the relationship that's causing a bit of anxiety. It's causing arguments, unnecessary trouble, I'm going to also add. So, what are we going to do now? We're going to be moving on to the extended. I'm going to be looking at your person, the truth behind your person, and anything else that we need to know. The heads up. And what's next? What actions are they going to take? So, overall, still a good reading, Leo, but I hope this reading has given you some guidance, some clarity here regarding this connection. It's definitely real. We definitely have to work regarding the issues too. Thank you very much, Leah, for joining me. Have an amazing day. And of course, power to you.